Hi everyone, it's Jacinta from Posture Tonic. Welcome back to another Pilates workout. Today we are focusing on 3 areas, and that's our arms, our abs, and our glutes. And these are really to focus on our posture. The way that we hold ourselves comes from how strong our core is, how we can sit those shoulders back with strong arms, and our glutes to support us through our entire body. So we'll be moving through a little bit of mobility and activation first, then our deep core, then our glute bridge series, and then we've got our arm series, which is when I'll jump to the 2 kilogram dumbbells. So 1 and 2 kilogram is what you'll need. Otherwise, you could just use body weight. This is available to everyone. Great to do in the morning to set yourself up for the day, or if you're feeling a little bit tired in the middle of the day, need a bit of a reset, or you could do it at night as well. So let's get into it. We're going to start here on our back, grabbing for those 1 kilogram dumbbells. So pop them to the side of your mat, sitting down onto your glutes rather. Have your knees bent, and then just reach your arms to the back of those thighs. You're gonna sit up nice and tall. Find heaviness and evenness through both hip bones, and then take a breath in and just slightly tip your chest up towards the sky. From here, dropping your chest down and round through the spine here as you breathe out. Feeling your navel drop back towards your spine. Take a breath in, sit up tall, up out of the hips, lift the heart. And then again, exhale as you drop back, round through the spine, feeling that curve. And then inhale, sitting up tall, and dropping back. You're going to roll all the way back up, collect those dumbbells, reach the arms to shoulder height, palms face down. Let's find that C curve and roll back halfway. Hold it here and take your exhale, reach your arms first. Draw your ribs back so you're really curved through the spine, and then sit up nice and tall. Keeping the arms strong in line with the shoulders. Again, roll back halfway. Feel the abs engage and they wrap in on the exhale. Keep leading with the arms, they're gonna reach you forward. Now see if you can drop back a little bit more. So finding your lower back to the mat, maybe the middle back as well. Use that exhale, reach the arms. They're gonna help you lead you forward, reach up high. We'll take 2 more, each time getting down a little bit further. So dropping back to our mid back or the tips of the shoulder blades. And again, exhale, roll forward. Good work. We've got 1 more. Keep those arms straight out in front of you. You should feel those shoulders start to heat up. Scoop and peel back all the way down. Can you keep the head off the floor though? And again, use that exhale, lead with the arms, roll all the way forward. Sit up tall, reach those arms up towards the sky. Drop those arms to shoulder height, draw 1 elbow back, tap the floor. And sit up tall, reach the arms long. We draw the other elbow back, tap the floor. Extend the arms long, sit up tall. So just adding a little bit of rotation now through that upper body. Feeling those obliques waken up here. My palms are faced inwards. And we're just rocking back as far as you can, aiming to get the elbow down towards the floor. Good, 1 more on each side. Sit up tall, reach the arms, and now scoop and roll all the way down. Nice and slowly, feeling your bones print down 1 at a time onto the mat until your head rests all the way down. I'm just gonna shuffle down the mat just a little bit here now. Keep your arms down onto the floor. Roll the hips towards you and squeeze up into your glute bridge. So I want your hips nice and high, your ribs are heavy, your tailbone's tucking under. You're gonna squeeze both glute cheeks nice and hard here. And then from here, release your left glute. Drop your hip down towards the floor. Use an exhale as you squeeze that glute back up to find level hips. Now drop that right hip, release that right squeeze. And now squeeze that right glute back on as we lift back up. So we're just releasing 1 glute, dropping down, pressing them up to the sky. Dipping down, driving up. That's it. And squeeze, lower, squeeze it up. Keep going. You could reach your arms up towards the sky if you'd like to progress on this one a little bit more. And we're just really getting activated through the glutes here. Dig your heels heavy into the mat. Like we're trying to roll the mat in towards you, you drag your heels without moving them energetically towards your glutes. That's it. We're going to do one more on each side. Squeeze up. Last side. All the way up. Let's pulse the hips down halfway together and then drive them up. So we lower halfway, press the hips back up. Push down into those heels, squeeze the life out of the glutes at the top. Give me 5 more, push it up and down, last 4, 3, 2, keep your hips high in 1. Now articulate through your spine to roll down. Each vertebra coming down one at a time. Good, reach your arms slightly forward, tuck your chin to chest, walk your feet out a little bit if you need. We're gonna roll all the way up. So can you use that big exhale, reach the arms, roll forward, and then leave those dumbbells at the top of the mat once you get there. Fingertips come down onto the mat, they're facing you, and we're gonna tuck the hips under, keeping the knees bent and drive up into reverse tabletop. So the glutes are squeezed at the top here now. Let's take right leg and march it up to tabletop. Tap the foot back down. Right leg waves up and tap it back down. Keep going for 3 more here. Broaden through the collarbones. Push down into the mat. You've got 2 more on this side. And reset, lower the hips. Good work. Tuck the hips under, drive back up, hold. Float the left leg to tabletop. Tap the foot back down. Wave it up and tap. And lift, tap, 2 more. And last one. Both feet flat and lower yourself down. Beautiful work. Let's just roll on over into a 4-point kneel here now, coming into our cat-cow. So roll the shoulders, drop your chest, take your gaze forward, and then round your spine. Draw up through the belly, push the mat away. And roll the shoulders, drop the chest, and round through the spine. Take your gaze towards your navel. One more here, roll. Gaze is forward, tailbone tips up high, and then really tuck it under. Can we draw the ribs up as high as you can here now? Stay there, tuck your toes under, and start to hover your hips up towards the sky, finding our pike. Beautiful. From here, shift forward into a plank and hold your plank. Coming into our crouching tiger to finish off our warm-up. Let's turn the toes off to the right side. Let's bend into the knees and drive forward into plank. So keeping the toes off to the right direction, just bending and extending the legs long. Think about your arms being strong as they push the mat away. Good, you can start to pick up the pace here now. 5 more. A little quicker, and 4. A little faster, 3, 2, hold in 1, turn the toes off to the left side and bend the knees. Start off a little slower, launch forward into plank, bend the knees, launch forward. A little quicker here now. Build that pace, get your heart rate up, and then we get ready to work through our abs series. Let's go, 5 more. Bend and extend for 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. Can you pack your hips up towards the sky here now? Just shaking your head, yes and no. Well done. Let's lower the knees down, carefully down to the mat, and then we'll roll back over onto your glutes, collecting those dumbbells, ready for our dead bug. So I'm going to stay with the 1 kilogram dumbbells just for reference. You could use 2 kilograms, but as we layer in, we want to keep our form, so just keep that in mind. Arms are reaching up towards the sky in line with the shoulders, and palms are facing towards your feet. Float the right leg to tabletop. Use an exhale, float the left leg to tabletop, holding that core strong. Now extend the left leg and right arm away from midline. Hold, pull down through the abs. Use your exhale to wave them back to reset. Right leg extends, left arm waves back. Holding for a second, breathe out, return back to midline. So keep going as we alternate with the opposite arm to leg. You might like to lower down a little bit lower to make it more challenging, but maintaining that neutral spine, drawing the abs towards the mat. That's it, and really point and reach out through the toe. So I'm keeping the arm quite energetic, gripping onto that dumbbell, and then my leg is really lengthening away from me. Being really mindful to drop the ribs heavy into the mat. They're going to be melting down. Good. So remembering that Pilates breath, exhaling out through those pursed lips, like we're blowing through a straw, to help regulate the intra-abdominal pressure here. You're doing great. Let's take one more on each side. And meet with the arms up to the sky, legs to tabletop. Use an exhale, wave the arms forward and crunch the upper body up. Lower down an inch or two, crunch it up. So slow pulses. I like to bring the knees to squeeze together. Feeling that breath out at the top. So the abs zip down. Pulse it for another 5. Keep it slow. 4, 3, 2, and hold in 1. Wave the arms all the way to the hips. Separate the knees if they're together. Now extend your left leg long and then the right leg. So single leg stretch, keeping the arms hovered up off the mat. If you can here, now we're going to rotate the palms up and down. Wave them up, flip them down. Keep the legs energized. Shoulder blades up off the mat. Should really feel that core here now. Keep going with me. Let's go. Hold with the right leg long. Palms are now flipping upwards. Extend and hold, and then switch. So we're just rotating the palms with a different leg leading the movement. Woo! If you need a breather, reset, come back up into it. I'd rather you keep that good form here. Doing so well. We're going to ditch these dumbbells for the next exercise, coming up in 4, 3, 2, and 1. Pop the dumbbells down. Great work so far. Let's just rest the hands down onto the mat beside you. Float the legs up towards the sky and join your ankles together. Coming to a double leg lower. Draw your abs down towards the mat. Use an inhale as we wave the legs down halfway, and exhale as we wave them back up to the sky. So inhale lower, exhale back up. Just trying to relax through the face. Keep the shoulder blades pinning down onto the mat. Waving the legs with breath. Good. Just lowering as far as you can before you feel your back lift up off the mat. So you want to really strongly engage those abs down, down, down. Good. 2 more. Last one. Legs come to tabletop, hands behind the back of the head, curl the upper body up. Coming into our crisscross here. Extend one leg, twist towards that bent knee, and switch to the other side. So staying curled up, crisscross from right to left. Keep the pelvis anchored down, just twisting through that upper body. Last 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hug your knees in towards the chest. Take a little rock from side to side. Okay, let's pop those feet down onto the floor. Reach and grab those light dumbbells and just have them in your hands beside you. Coming into our glute bridge series here now. We'll leave those abs now for a little bit. I'm gonna cross the right ankle over the left thigh. So in a figure 4 stretch, hands are just holding onto the dumbbells. We're gonna lift our hips straight up. Big squeeze at the glutes at the top, and then go ahead and kick your right leg up to the sky to then wave it down in line with your knee. Reach it back up to the sky and fold back into that figure 4. Tap the hips down. So we lift up on 1, extend the leg on 2, wave down on 3, lift on 4, figure stretch 5, tap the hips down 6. Lift, squeeze, extend and wave. Back to that figure of 4 and take a little rest. Push down strongly into that left heel to drive up. Remembering in that warm-up when we did those glute bridge hip dips, we want to think about our ribs being melting down, heavy, and your hips are higher. So that's the position here. And just building on that endurance through that left side here now. You can do it. We'll do 2 more of these. This is your last one. Come all the way back down, reset. Arms up to the sky. From here, we're just gonna lift those hips up and extend the leg, just your waves, but we're gonna open the arms. So keep your hips high, wave the leg, open the arms. Use an exhale, return them back up to the sky. Keep going, we lower the leg. You can take it past your knee and then lift back up. Go, open the arms. Use that exhale to squeeze up. 3 more. Last 2. And 1. Lift up and roll all the way down. Great work. Pop those dumbbells down, hands behind the back of your thighs. Roll yourself up and extend your legs long. Reverse plank here now. So fingertips are facing you. We're gonna tuck the hips under and go ahead and lift your hips up. Squeeze the glutes at the top. Right leg floats to tabletop here now. Hold it, wave the leg across and take a little spine twist. Return back to midline, step the foot back down. Left leg lifts to tabletop. Take a little twist, so we dip it around. Back to midline and return. If you need a breather between each one, you can come down and then lift back up. If you'd like to progress, just stay up and switch from right to left. Keep pressing the hips high, pushing the mat away. Good, we're gonna do 1 more on each side. Last side. And carefully lower the hips all the way down. Reaching your arms up towards the sky, taking a nice dive over those legs. Find a little quick release here. Pull down a little deeper on each exhale. 1 more inhale breath. And breathing out, restack the spine. All right, shuffle those hips down, rolling down into your figure of 4 glute bridge. On the other side here now, so you have the dumbbells in reach. We take the left leg, cross it over the right, square the hips up, let your knee fall out to the side. Drive your hips up in 1, squeeze the glutes, and extend the left leg now. Wave it down in line with the knee. Wave it back up, back to figure of four, lower the hips. Press them back up, kick, and wave, and lift, figure of four, and lower. Good, you have 3 more. So again, just pushing down into your right heel. Two more to go. Last one. Figure of four, lower your hips all the way down to reset. Dumbbells and arms come up towards the sky. Lift your hips up, extend your left leg long. Let's take a wave as we open the arms. Use an exhale as we lift them back up. Go ahead and reach the leg away, opening the arms each time, and then meet back up the top. Good, 3 more. Last one. Return the foot to the floor, both feet are heavy. Take your arms out halfway, little circles through the arms here now. So I want you to squeeze your glutes up high, really tuck the hips under, find that length and openness through the hips. Good, switch directions with those arm circles. And hold, draw the knees together, wave the arms in. So knees kiss together, open the knees wide, open the arms. Wave the knees to tap as at the same time the arms come in and open. We pull it in and open. One more. Open the knees out, open the arms out, drop the hips halfway, squeeze them back up. Big mighty squeeze of those glutes at the top. Dig those heels down. Roll the shoulders. You're balancing just on the tips of the shoulders. Good work. Go for another 10. Squeeze up 9. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Arms to the sky. Roll yourself all the way back down. Pop those dumbbells down. Hug your knees in towards your chest and take a big circle out with the knees. Releasing off those hips. And then just roll yourself up. And I'm going to collect your heavier dumbbells here now, coming into our 4-point kneel and really getting into some arms and posture work here now. The other dumbbell will just be to the side of your mat ready. So meet me in a quadruped. So 4-point kneel, your hands underneath your shoulders, knees underneath the hips, and we'll just take a little gentle cat-cow to realign the spine. Shake anything off that feels a little bit of tension there. Okay, and let's begin with the dumbbell in the right hand. And from here, we're going to keep a neutral spine. Feel the zip up through the core. Dumbbell comes towards your left knee in the middle. From here, extend the arm and leg long, holding here. Just your arm is pulling down towards your hip. We extend the arm long. Come back through the middle. Tapping through the middle. Keep holding strong through the core as we wave the arm and leg away. Roll the shoulder. You've got it. Pull the elbow down. Extend the arm long. And again, through the middle. Inhale, breath, reach and lengthen. Exhale as we squeeze down through the lats and reach. Focusing on keeping your shoulders and your hips level here. Squeezing the glute to keep it hovered. Last one. Go ahead, reach. Now just your arm, we pull it down for 6. And reach, we pull it down 5. lengthen. 4, zip up through the lower belly, you got it. Last 3, hold your leg high. And 2, woo, and last 1, reach it long, pop the dumbbell down, press back into child's pose. Great effort there. Resting the forehead down, take a deep breath in. Staying for the exhale, release. One more just like that. Breathing in and release. Shift back forward into that 4-point kneel. Tuck your toes under, hover your knees up off the mat. Roll the shoulders, they're feeling quite broad across your back. We're gonna take a shoulder tap nice and slowly. Tapping one shoulder, hold. Extend the right leg long. Pull the knee back into hover. Left leg extends long. And hover. Repeat. One shoulder tap, excuse me. Another shoulder tap. And extend one leg. And the other leg. 2 more rounds of that. Tap. Tap. Lead with the left leg now. Squeeze. Draw it back in. Extend the other leg. And back in. Shoulder tap. Last round. Stay strong. Keep the knees off the floor. Left leg extends. Right leg extends. And release. Sitting back onto your heels, give those wrists a little bit of a roll out. We're gonna get into the left side with that dumbbell here now. 4-point kneel. Take a little baby cat cow, little shakes from side to side, disco cat, whatever you need. Are you ready? Draw up through the abs, find your alignment. Let's take that left hand to right knee. Extend long. Hold it there as we pull the left elbow down. Extend the arm. Come back through the middle. And extend. Pull down. Reach. Tap in the middle. Use the right supportive hand to push into the mat. Again, find your shoulders are level. Your right hip is pulling down so it's level. Last one on this side. Holding the arm, just those pull downs, and reach. Pull it down, extend the arm long, 3 more. Woo! Last 2. And 1, reach it long, finish it off, and come back through the middle. Collect the other dumbbells, stay kneeling, but lift your chest up. Dumbbells are over your shoulders. Tuck your tailbone under. From here, extend both arms up to the sky. Now fold at your hips and reach the arms back for a tricep kickback. Lift your hips, squeeze them, 1 shoulder press. Straight into that little hinge, we hover off the hips, off your heels, and press the dumbbells up. Keep going. Keep the elbows in tight to the side of the body. A little quicker now, build the pace. Find the power, that little swing to lift you up. Really go for it here. We'll be holding that hinge with the arms back in 10 seconds. Last 3, 2, hold the arms in 1, little pulses back. Arms are staying straight, they're quite close to the side of your body. Pull them back. Palms are facing inwards. Woo! Pulse it. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring the dumbbells over your shoulders. Hinge at your hips. Left foot comes forward, then the right. So both heels down and then stand for a squat. Come back down nice and low. Drop onto the knees, 1 at a time. Step back up onto the feet. Feet, stand and press. So these are our prison squats, dropping down and lifting up to a low squat to shoulder press. Down, down, up, up. Just be mindful of which foot is leading the movement. So you could switch it up after every couple of reps to make it equal. You've got one more exercise after this. Keep pushing yourself. Know that you're nearly there. Good, let's go one more. Coming down onto those knees and release the arms. Stay in that kneeling position, last exercise. Our thigh stretch, tuck the tailbone under, palms face inwards. Okay, cheerleader arms, we're waving one out to the side, one forward as we lean back. Use your exhale to come back in. One arm out to the side, one arm lifting straight forward. Just aiming for shoulder height when we lift the arms. You want to keep your back straight here as well, like a plank of wood. Falling back. Squeeze the quads and the glutes to return you. One more on each side. Lean back as far as you can. Last one, coming forward, dumbbells to your chest, we hold it back, punching those arms. Here we go. Lean back, feel the quads, punch it out. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Ooh, a little bit of a sweat at the end there. Great work. Let's stay and stretch it all out together. I have some beautiful stretches, each for your glute and your core and some arms, so well needed. Come onto your glutes, cross your right leg over, sit into our figure of 4 stretch here. I'm just really opening the knee out to the side. You might like to take a little rock from right to left. Trying to anchor that breath once again. Using that slow exhale to tell your body that the hard work is done. Beautiful. Let's release the right leg along the mat. Turn your knee out, sit up tall. Reaching your arms up towards the sky. Folding forward over the leg here. Feeling a stretch maybe for the back and into the back of the glutes and hamstring. Melting down with each exhale a little bit more. And then slowly come back up. Left hand comes behind you. You're going to sweep that right arm over your body and up to the sky as you push the hips up for a nice deep stretch for your abs. Stay there. Carefully lower the hips all the way down, reaching towards that long leg once again. And we'll just keep this a little bit more dynamic. Reach the left arm back, press the hips up, open up through the heart, drop your head if that feels good. And then coming back down over that long leg. One more here. And diving over the leg. And then come to sit with the left leg crossed over the right now, finding that glute stretch. Taking that little rock if that feels nice. And extend your left leg long now. Open out that right knee to the side and take a reach up of the arms. Diving over the leg, hold it here. Making that exhale a little slower and a little longer. And on your next exhale, sit yourself up. Place the right hand behind you. Use that exhale, pushing the hips up, taking that nice stretch. Pull the abs. And carefully lowering the hips back down, extending over the leg. And again, find the floor behind you, push the hips up. And over the leg. Make this one your last one. And then coming to seat, you can cross your legs, you could be kneeling. We're just going to take the arm across the body and pull in for a shoulder stretch here. Pull it in, breathe in deeply. Pull it closer to you on your exhale. And then take that same arm into a tricep stretch, pushing the elbow down. And we'll switch sides. Left arm comes across the body. And tricep stretch. And release the arms down to your knees. Just rock your back and then lift your chest forward and up. Last exhale and inhale. Take a breath in, reach your arms up towards the sky, hands to your heart, and breathe out and thank yourselves for showing up today and working on your posture, really engaging through the core, getting strong through the shoulders and a bit for the glutes as well. So I hope that you enjoyed this class today. If you did, as always, please make sure to like my video. And if you're new here, you could subscribe to help support my channel. Also leaving me a comment down below and let me know what your favorite posture exercise is, or just let me know in general how your posture is so I know if you'd like to see more of these types of workouts. My name is Jacinta from Posture Tonic. Before I go, I want to quickly shout out to my incredible members here. Thank you for always continuing to support me through the membership levels with the join button down below if you'd like to join as well. Again, my name is Jacinta from Posture Tonic, and I look forward to working out with you again really soon.